Happy holidays from the Riverside Hotel on Las Olas Boulevard. It's the 54th annual Winterfest Boat Parade. Tonight, the Grand Marshals are Montel Jordan and Romero Brito. This is how we do it Winterfest style. Tell us how it feels to be at the 54th annual Winterfest Boat Parade.
Well, it feels great. It's been a labor of love for the Chamber because we started it with other organizations, and this will be my last one because I just announced my retirement, so it has a special meaning for me.
Absolutely. So what are you most excited to see tonight? Is there a specific boat you're looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking for the dinghies. That's my favorite one. When they come through, it is special. It makes me happy and Christmas.
And since this is your last Winterfest as the president of the Chamber, what are some things you enjoyed this season?
All the parties. I mean, we have great parties at Winterfest. The team does a good job of putting them together. Grand Marshal reception last night, this, and then some of the other receptions later on in the year. It's just a wonderful organization.
Do you think we'll see you here next year as just coming to view the parade?
You can depend on it. Once I will always come back for Winterfest.
Tell us how it feels to be the host hotel once again for the Winterfest Boat Parade.
It is an honor to be the host hotel. You know, the Riverside has been here for 89 years. Next year we're going to celebrate 90 years in this community, and really be the hotel where the parade really starts is special. And then be party central for all of the parties here. We're standing right now at the Winterfest viewing VIP area. 500 of the sponsors are all here and celebrating this amazing event. And then the hotel itself has its own viewing parties, whether it's the dock party or the patio party or even the Skyline Terrace party. It's something for the entire community to enjoy. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Also, tell us about what special events the Riverside Hotel has had with Winterfest this season.
Well, our special events are really our VIP parties that we are doing here, right? We have been a long-time supporter of the Winterfest organization, whether it was Family Fun Days or whether it was any of the other events like the White Party or even the Black Tie Ball. We always are supporting Winterfest. I mean, it's such an economic driver. If you think about the $54 million of economic development that it brings into our community, you want to really support and be part of that.
Awesome. And what are you most looking forward to seeing on the water tonight?
Oh, that's a difficult question because, you know, sometimes you think the bigger the better, but what I a lot of times like are the smaller boats, right? The smaller boats are just decked out with incredible light. The action, the dancing of the crew that is on the boat is always magnificent. And then last but not least, it's music, it's showtime, it's lights. That's where really the sizzle is. So sometimes you think it's really the showboats that take the show, but most of the time are the little ones that are almighty great.
Tell us how it feels to be at the 54th annual Winterfest Boat Parade.
Super excited, and I hope that all of our enhancement things come out great. You know, we always have the toy soldiers that everybody looks forward to. This year we got a really cool one, which is the Globe of Death. We've got the motorcycle inside of a cage going around. Really happy to see that, but it's great to see so many people out here, and the community comes together. This is a wonderful thing. I really love it.
Tell us more about what's involved with the Enhancement Committee for Winterfest.
So Winterfest Winterfest itself has a budget to spend money on some of the boats and make some of the boats really wow, and cool boats. So that's why, like the Toy Soldiers boat, or this year the Globe boat. Last year we had brought in the karaoke boat, trying to get people to sing and stuff. So it's just trying to make it better every year, trying to make the parade better and better.
That's so fun. And what are you expecting to see on the water? What should we be most excited for?
Well, there's a whole lot more lights. I mean, these kind of lights are great that we see going by in the Jungle Queen. Those are from 2 years ago. We got those lights going through the enhancement committee. And with the LED lights, it's really wonderful how people can use a whole lot less energy on the boats and not have to have generators and have the really wow stuff. We've got some really cool small boat entries that do some really good stuff with all the lights now too.
We are with the founder of Winterfest, and it is the 54th annual Winterfest.
Yeah, well, Kate Pearson, who created the boat show, created the boat parade. And then 40 years ago, I created Winterfest.
Awesome.
To make us national and to change the image of our destination and to bring tourists here.
And it worked.
And it works. Now, millions of people see it all over the country, all over the world, in fact. It's the number 4 in the United States and number 1 in the state of Florida.
It's incredible, and every year it gets bigger and better. Is this everything you ever dreamed of?
Yeah, and listen, what better way to celebrate for a holiday? It's 80 degrees here. I'm a little warm, but it's 80 degrees here. It's celebrating the holidays. It's lights and all fueled by the water. We make a splash down here.
12 miles of the biggest show on the H2O, right?
It is, and we have our Blue Wave beaches, and it's all about the water.
Awesome. What are you most excited to see on the water tonight?
Well, first of all, obviously our Grand Marshal boat, but also Visit Lauderdale has the last boat in the parade. You got to keep your eye on that one. It's going to wow everybody.
We won't miss it. Tell us about your involvement with Winterfest.
Winterfest is just an amazing, they call it the biggest show on H2O, and it really is. This is an amazing event. It happens every year. I've been involved as a judge in the past. I'm currently the general counsel of Winterfest, and I've been on the board for several years. And so this is one of the really fantastic events that happens in South Florida every year, and I'm always happy to be a part of it and happy to be here. It's just a magical night.
And you've been with Winterfest for so many years. How have you seen it grown? What changes have you seen?
Well, I think that it has more national recognition than it ever has before. I think people recognize it as one of the best parades in the country. And I want to say in the world, really. And it's grown every year. The talent that it attracts, the parade gets larger and larger with so many more, just like this beautiful boat passing by. The entertainment is fantastic, the lights are fantastic, and the boats are spectacular.
Awesome. And what boat are you most excited to see tonight?
Well, I think I have seen the boat I was most excited to see, which was the Grand Marshal boat. And that was pretty spectacular with Montel Jordan, and this is how we do it. So that was really cool. But we'll see what's coming up. I mean, I think every boat is great, and we're so excited about all of the participants and everything that they're bringing to the parade.
It's really exciting to be here tonight. And I love how we upgraded. The boats are looking great tonight. I retired and I'm jonesing because I couldn't help. So I'm on the ambassadors board for NSU and the Guy Harvey Foundation, and we work on the ocean. We save the corals, we save the fish. So our boat is all about saving the environment, what God gave us. So you're going to see Boat 62 come here shortly, and it's going to be fabulous. I mean, NSU Ocean and Guy Harvey Foundation did a great job. Super excited to watch them and be part of the boat parade. So great.
And you've been around the boat parade for so many years. What are some of the incredible changes you've seen over the years, and what are you so excited about this year?
Well, I think that we really stepped it up. The theme, I've always said the theme is so important. So when you can adapt the theme, you have to have music, lights, theme, and the people. It's all about the energy. So the energy, dancing, and everything else. I've entered. I had a bus on the barge. Actually, it was literally a Broward County bus on 3 pontoons. We made it the Yellow Submarine. My favorite was when we did the 911. We almost didn't have the boat parade. and we did 3 firefighters of rumbling, and we did a whole thing. And we made the bus a fire truck with the rumble of the raising of the flag. My favorite. I'll get tears thinking about it, but it's special.
People really have some incredible ideas, and the way they execute them on the water is so amazing.
It is really amazing. I love it. I love it. I love being on the board. Love what everybody does, and it's been great. It's been really good.
Tell us how it feels to be at the 54th Annual Winterfest Boat Parade.
Unbelievable. The greatest show on H2O, shows off Broward County. We have millions watching this. The impact of what this does for our area is really phenomenal. Year in and year out, the Winterfest Committee gets it done. Multiple events leading up to this, and it's really a great event in the holiday season. Look at all the families on the side. Everybody's down here. It's a lot of fun, and it really shows off our area.
It's been an incredible Winterfest season. Tell us some of your highlights this year.
The Grand Marshal event last night was amazing, and always you gotta love the Winterfest Black Tie Ball. Everything that they do right. They do it in a way to showcase the area. They help the charitable organizations throughout the county. It's really a lot of fun, and it's really a hallmark of the holiday season in Broward County.
And this is the biggest year ever. What are we excited to see on the water tonight?
Everything's great. All the boats are awesome. We got Romero Brito. It's just amazing what we're doing here and what they do. And it's a beautiful night. It's like Chamber of Commerce weather here in Broward County.
Thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and have a great New Year.
Tell us about the 54th Annual Winterfest Boat Parade. What is happening this year that is bigger and better than ever?
Well, the Winterfest Foundation is all about the kids, and our pride at Winterfest is the junior captain. Sydney Salas is on a boat, and she represents everybody that has ever had overcome a disability or a disadvantage, and she's a wonderful young lady.
That's incredible. Tell us a little bit more about Winterfest and giving back.
Well, we sponsor several key events during the year, one of which is the student art contest. So if you're a student in grades kindergarten through 5th grade in Broward County, doesn't matter where you go to school, you can compete in an art contest. The winners and all of the contestants' art is displayed at the Museum of Discovery and Science, and we try to promote art and culture in the community, featuring the kids. And the other thing that we do is water safety, because nobody ever should be hurt having a good time on the water.
First of all, you look beautiful tonight.
Thank you. I think we're twins.
I love what you're wearing. Tell us about how it feels to be at the 54th Annual Winterfest Boat Parade.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. There's such energy here tonight. I love it. You know, this is one of Fort Lauderdale's pride and joys every year, and Lisa and her team do such an amazing job. So I feel very fortunate to be sharing it with everybody in the city and everyone here tonight.
And tell us how the Galleria Mall is involved with Winterfest.
Oh gosh, for years we've been involved. This is, we used to have a boat here in the parade, and for many, many years. And then prior to COVID and after COVID, we kind of got away from it a little bit, but we love to support the event. And we're huge fans. We've had them in the mall before, you know, with their art exhibits, with their sponsors. We just like to be able to support the community, honestly.
Awesome. And tell us what you're most excited to see on the H2O tonight.
All of the boats. I love seeing the decor. They all come up with amazing fun lights and entertainment that we all get to experience from the shore. And I just think it's such a fun night for Fort Lauderdale, and the fact that it's broadcast nationally after the parade even. So it's great exposure for Fort Lauderdale, and it's a great it has a great economic impact on our city. So that's the best part too.
Winterfest has a foundation. Whether it's children, we do the Family Fun Day in November, which is free to the public, which focuses on children's activities, which is such a wonderful way to give back to the community because it's not all about the black tie ball and the launch party. It really is about the family aspect of Winterfest, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things about it is it's for everybody.
And you were a judge tonight. Tell us about the boats you saw and what were some of your favorites.
I've been a judge for 9 years now. I don't ever get to enjoy the party because I have to be a judge. But Visit Lauderdale had a boat in a barge actually in the parade. We were the finale this year. That's the second year we've done that. It's always really special when I see my company put a boat in the parade. But my favorite has always been the 12 dinghies of Christmas, the little boats with the bears in them. I just always, every year, the 12 dinghies just, I don't know, it's sort of like they bring the joy of the season to me personally.
12 miles of the greatest show on the H2O. Tell us about the 54th annual Winterfest Boat Parade.
Well, this has to be one of the most magnificent parades we've ever actually produced. I was watching the people and the, not only the corporations, but it was like the mothers, the fathers, the children. People were really in it to win it this year. I think our theme, Yacht Rock of Ages, really about, what is it? Timeless tunes, right? They were really gravitating towards really cool things and really cool songs and elements and genres. So what we saw tonight was just absolutely miraculous. And there was so much in the decorations. Wow. And I mean, I know I was, thinking there's so many like floating like Macy's, but then people really structured some really cool things. And wow, the creativeness. They must have got around the Thanksgiving table and said, oh my gosh, we need to do this and create that for Winterfest. Well, they did it.
Big part of Winterfest this year is giving back. Tell us more about that.
Well, we were really excited tonight to have such an amazing junior captain. A lot of people don't realize that we actually penetrate all these different charities in Broward County that has a child between the ages of 7 and 16. And Cindy Salas from Chavari's Warriors, she was our junior captain. And the nominees that were actually not junior captain, but they were all invited to be on the Amazon Santa Claus showboat. There's a lot of children out there on the shore, and there's a lot of things going on in our community, and this is such a perfect time to bring to everyone's attention the challenges that, children and families are having. And I think Winterfest does a really good job of that. I mean, we have student art programs. We do marine safety. There's a lot of different things. And if you watch the boat parade, you saw the 12 dinghies of Christmas. Well, they had little bears on each of the dinghies, and they had life vests on them to, really showcase how important water safety is. And we also had a Every Child a Swimmer boat in the parade this year. And I think that, with us being in Fort Lauderdale, water safety is such a priority. I mean, there are so many children that don't know how to swim, and here we are in Fort Lauderdale with the water right in our backyard and our front yard and our side yards. So it's really important that everybody understands the beauty and the depth and the scariness, truthfully, of the water. So it's important that, we just do our best.
And the community really came out tonight and supported Winterfest. What were some of the best boats we saw tonight?
Okay, did you see the motorcycle, the Fearless Extreme motorcycle? That is a family, the Flores family. They travel around the country. And so their daughters were riding the motorcycles around and around, and they were doing it the entire 12 miles. I know they were going to take a break because they would get a little dizzy. But, something like that is just so magnificent to entertain. And Winterfest is about entertainment, and that's why we aligned ourselves with the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, because it is about entertainment. So we had the Junk Canoe Band, we had fire dancers. I mean, there was a lot going on tonight as, you really think we were literally trying to pull out some things that, what ifs, what if this, what if that? And I think that all the what ifs that we did were absolutely on point.
Including the two incredible Grand Marshals.
Our Grand Marshals are the most humble people I have ever met. Montel Jordan, I mean, we know this is how we do it, even though it's a Saturday night, and I'm not a good singer, but Romero Brito, he has a store here in Fort Lauderdale, and his roots in all of Florida, even though, started in Brazil. But it is so amazing that these two actually became super friends in the last 2 days. and they were both singing together on the Grand Marshal showboat, and I watched them, and everybody was just like going to the vibe of this is how we do it, and it was just about spreading happiness and love.
Well, this is how we do it Winterfest style, and this was an incredible year.
Love Ion, South Florida too. That's how you do it.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
That was incredible. 12 miles of the best show on the H2O. For Ion South Florida, I'm Jessica Koussevitzky.